Okay, I wanted to give you guys a little studio tour. This thing here is super ugly, but it's my pride and joy. It's my ventilation system. So the fan is about this big, and my handyman kind of did some overkill. So he built this gigantic box. The box is open on the bottom, so that's where it can draw in the air. And so we're moving into the studio. Now the two chairs here, don't ask me why these chairs are here, probably because I have no room for anything else. So you go into my studio. Follow me. And the first thing I wanted to show you is my what I call my cockpit. This is where I'm sitting, this is where I'm making beads, and you might have to walk around, Jerry. So this is a very, very narrow space, but I just like when I'm sitting here that I can just do like this, you know, kind of turn around, swivel around, and I have access to everything that I need. Come a little closer. So the ventilation system, this is where it kind of sucks in the air. You can see that. And the whole thing is like this giant plywood box, and we have some metal in the front here. And it goes all the way into the other side of the table. And this table here is going to be the student, like if I have a private student, they're going to sit here. And up here, you see the little froggy things. I can take that off, and then this is the outlet. But when I work by myself, I have this closed, so I have more suction on my end. This torch here is kind of a loaner from a company in Switzerland. It's a Bravo, and it's just absolutely amazing torch, which I never use. So here, this little shelf, this comes out, this moves. So if I have a student, I just move it out, so you can kind of move back and forth. And you have to come a little bit closer, shall you? Maybe come back here. Can you see this? It might be easier if you come inside here. So, you know, I have these how do you call those? Magnets. Thank you. So I have these magnetic strips here for tools that I use most of the time. And I have a magnet strip right here on the table that I'm working. So for the tools that I really, really use a lot, you know, they just go here. And I have a rod rack, which doesn't have much of a function. You might be too far away, Sherry. You might want to come in here. Can you see like the different things? Yeah, so this is my rod rack, and this is basically just where I put the rods that I'm using at the moment. And very important, you have a glass of water so you can dump things in. And so here is just the tools that I use a lot, like the mashers and, you know, other things like that. And on my left side, here, this whole area is completely useless. These are all the stringers that I pulled, and I try to sort them into certain categories, but I just forget what is what. So I just like the look of this. I could just not have that. And then if you come closer in here, I want to show some of my different systems for sorting glass. So these here are, you know, I think they are fence post type things, and this is what I put glass that I don't have a lot of. So this is like some of the messy color, or some of the double helix and things like that. And here on the left, down here, this is all my different clear glass. You know, so you have some sapphire stuff. So I always like to have that close by when I'm encasing things like that. So that's one system that's pretty popular. I don't like it so much because I can't really see the colors of the, you know, of the glass. So my favorite glass sorting system is this here. These things on the wall. These were made by my friend Gino, who passed away last year, so they're very dear to me. These are just basically pegboards and then cut off pieces of PVC pipe, and they're attached to it with what you call those zip ties. I love this kind of system because you can really see the colors. And sometimes I just stand in front of the shelf and think, okay, this could be look good with that, and it's just not. This is very, I would say, it's kind of space consuming. So the next thing to show is this. This. This is the Beadmaker's version of a junk drawer. So whenever I don't know what to do with anything, I just dump it on here. And I have a spare kiln, and I have a spare concentrator. I have spare everything because you just never know. And down here on the other side, I have, this is the concentrator in the corner here that I'm actually using. I have it as far away as possible from the noise. And then I have two concentrators here. These are both attached to the Bravo torch because it has an inner and outer ring. These are fairly new. And so I have a lot of stuff. And yeah, I try to find things at the Goodwill mostly. So I'm very, very fond of this one here. This is a wine shelf. Can you see that? And because you know the holes are fairly large, so I have these little pieces of wood in between so I can separate them into like two different segments. And what else do we have? Follow me. This is my photo studio. You might have to come a little closer.
No, I can see. Good, it's good.
So, this is my photo studio here that did kind of photographic lamps and a little photo box. Nothing fancy. And let's see, here is the beginning of my inspirational bookshelf. I have like so many books that are in the house that I have to eventually put here. This is my jewelry making area, compartment. It's not much happening here. And then all these different shelves here, these different, what do you call these things? Dressers. They're just like to put tools and things like that, and immediately the moment you put them in there, you forget about them. And some of my glass is in containers like this, jars, and I have like tons more of glass in the garage. So I would need somebody to come and help me sort my glass. Let's see what else is there. This is very important. I have to show this. You could go from the front, Sherry. This guy here, this is my studio mascot. It's a marionette made in the Czech Republic, and this was gifted to me by a group of people at Beat Camp, and so I call him Grumpy Joe. Grumpy Joe is very, very important being in my studio. He watches over me. Speaking of watching, this thing is a 70 or 80 inch TV given to me as a housewarming gift by a dear friend, and I couldn't make Beat without that. I watch TV all the time, and there are a lot of studios that I've seen where the studio goes against the wall, And that's something that just would drive me crazy. I need to have my studio, kind of my view into the room, just to have more openness. But that's, you know, everybody has different ways of doing it. So, thank you so much for joining my Irrelevant studio tour, and I can hope that someday you will come and sit here and have fun with me. Thank you.